Hi all. Right, welcome back, DD at Tarawa. This is part 44, I think. I've actually just hit record again there. I didn't even bother copying that bit across yet because I thought I've got a little bit more time, so we'll see. And just want to try and get this finished, really. Right, so starting game turn 24. There's nothing to do in the landing phase or amphibious phase. So it's just straight to the first event card. Right, on we go. Turn 24, event. 17 to 30, Japanese wires cut. Sounds good. Disregard all Japanese movement actions this turn. Oh. Well, right away I'm thinking, I moved that into position. Right away I was thinking, well, that'll not redeploy. But we moved... disregard all Japanese movement actions. So just anything that moves the Japanese units, I'm assuming. Sounds pretty straightforward, Grant. All Japanese units called on to perform the redeploy or assault action in the upcoming Japanese fire phase perform no action. No event if drawn as second event of the turn. Well, there's one. There's one that tells you it's not going to work on the second event. So fortunately, this is the first event. So that's nice. So no. And it straight up says if it's redeploy or assault, then they perform no action. Okay, so if we get the R, well, we always get the R. Wait till you see this time, eh? So if we get the R action, R letter on the fire card or the A on the fire card, it might be beneficial to us. So it might actually be nice to have the R and the A here. Although there's more than just redeploying assault in the actions. Well, mind you, assault's the main one for the A, I would think. Redeploy and reinforce are the main ones for the R. Right, well that's where we're moving on to, so let's just do it. So Japanese fire card, what do we get? Well, we do get the R as per, and not the A though, so we can forget about the assault. So they will not redeploy anyway. What colour did... we never got purple. Nope. What was the other colour that I maybe didn't want? Red? Yeah, we've got red. Yeah, okay. Right, anyway. Let's just push on that. Push on through the pain barrier, Grant. I'll bring the card up here. Right, so we have green as well. Oh, come on. Oh no, it doesn't fire into there. Now, I'm sure that was... The other hex that had... No, it should have a purple steady fire though, and it's 1732. Well, it isn't as far up as that. No, it's a way down here or something. Yeah, there it's there. Yeah, I did try and mark it, didn't I? I tried, you can maybe see a sort of pinky colour there. Yeah, so green does not fire into these positions, so that's kind of nice. Brown was disrupted anyway, so that's good. Right, okay. So, yeah, green just doing normal fire, well, hitting armour. Purple not in the car, like we say. Green, brown, this is going to undisrupt. Right, unfortunately. Red is hitting circles. Damn you. Well, at least we moved. At least this is a guy that moved adjacent and we've not lost his range. Mind you, he keeps his range, doesn't he? When he gets his first hit. Okay, so is this dead? Is this an intense? It is. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Is this in red? This is in red too. Well, there's your 3 hits, Grant. So, then... No, hang on. This is not intense, is it? So the first hit is given to this guy, actually, because he's an intense. He's only one step. We've used his hero. He's gone. So the hero's gone. He's gone. Everybody's gone. Right, so that's the first hit. Oh, hang on, sorry, well, that's what he's going to do. He's going to But what's that? He's going to resupply. So is it coastal? Yeah. So coastal R, he's going to resupply and then fire. Place a depth marker if he's not got one, then fire. And he can hit 3 things because he's got a depth. So that was one. The second one is going to be this guy because he's a circle. So he takes the second hit. Not disrupted though because this guy's revealed, so there is that. And the third hit is, this is a triangle, so it's alright. However, this is a circle. Steady fire does come into you. You see I had to draw that one in, but that's one of the other erratas. So he takes a hit as well, maybe not so important, but he's closer to death now. Not disrupted because that guy was revealed, so there we go. So that was bad. Okay. Right, we're not getting any eye action. Purple not in the card. We've done that. Green. Blue. Yellow not in the card. Brown. Double brown with the P action. Oh, here we go. And it has, this is a circle. Look at this. It has units in its field of fire. It's coastal. Coastal P. It might just normally fire, I think. Yeah, coastal P with US units in its field of fire will just fire. So it's not going to do any patrol stuff. However, this is a circle. And we're locked out again. And he takes a hit. Is not disrupted because he's revealed. Okay, moving on. Green doing normal fire, nothing in his field of fire. Red not within 2. Blue not in the card. Brown not within 2. Yellow not in the card. Brown, this is 3. So brown without US units in his field of fire. So he's I think he's going to. Oh no, this is, look, he's taking a hit as well. Yeah. So oops. So it's brown coastal with US units in his field of fire. This is going to fire normal. That's what we just done with the P, wasn't it? Yeah. So this guy's hat, he's destroyed. That's the only one that's in field of fire though. This guy's not. Well, he's not from the brown anyway. So that was brown. This is green. It's not a double though, so nothing doing there. And then that's brown. This is blue, not on the card. This is brown, not a double up there. But however, we've got red down here. Yeah. So yeah, so if we had moved that guy into, well, red and blue didn't come up, but he would have took one if he'd been. You know what? He's taking a hit anyway because he's a circle. Man alive, this is looking like a bad one, I think. But maybe just trying to put me out of my misery. Unfortunately, it's hitting all the 2-step units. I need it to hit the 3 and the 4 steps. So that I can take catastrophic loss and just leave the building. Right, that's a triangle unsteady. That's a diamond unsteady. That's a circle unsteady. And he would what's that again? Resupply and fire, but he's got depth anyway. He hits the sky. He's not disrupted. So in actual fact, I would have been fine putting him in there, but then he'd now be sitting in there with us, and this guy's away, so, you know, it doesn't matter, Grant. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Brown, red, unoccupied, but not within 2. Purple didn't fire, so, okay, blue didn't fire here. So, yeah. That's a hell of a gamble with a CC in there though. Green, this is not double. Red, not within 2. Yellow didn't fire right enough, so red not within 2. green, that's fine. Yellow didn't, not on the card, blue not on the card, purple not on the card. Right, brown along here. No, hang on, red. That's blue, not on the card. Red next. As well, remember they're not going to redeploy. So 1, 2, 3. He wouldn't have done it anyway, so that didn't matter. He would want to do the redeploy action, but he can't move closer. So that was the event. The event was stopping him from moving anyway. Right. So brown with the P action. He's going to patrol this again. It is, isn't it? He's going to disrupt us, and we can't undisrupt it. It's exactly the same. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, because he's coastal, but he doesn't have units in his field of fire. Oh, that's no action. Oh, have I blundered there? Oh, you know what it might have been? It might have been the red. I think it was the red, wasn't it? Well, I hope it was, because the the brown here with the P action this is a coastal position with the P action with no US units in field of fire. It carries out no action. I think it might have been the red I'd done it before, which is inland, and that would have done it. So, okay, we get away with that then. So, it does nothing. Purple not on the card, green that's only a single. So, blue not on the card, right. Right, everything else not within 2, so just need to check these 3 positions. Blue not on the card. Red would want to redeploy, but it can't because of the event. Well, there's one way to go. He would move from there to there, but he's not going to. Whoopie-doo. Then green's just a single. So there we go. There is no, well, actually that's a lie, Grant. There was one, yes, Japanese unit disrupted, and it was in brown, which was on the card. So we remove disruption, and no artillery fire on the card. So that goes away. We move on to the next event. I think I can hear dogs barking though, so I think I'm going to be summoned away now. Yeah, I could just leave it at that. I'll just pause things for now, and yeah, come back and finish this mess off. I should really stop here. I think some of you might actually stop watching because it's probably not much fun. Right, I'm summoned. Back in a bit, cheers. Aye, all right, been on pause there for quite some hours. But just had it paused, so there'll be no... Yeah, it's just a continuation of where we were. Part 43, is it? Or is it 44? I think it's 44, actually. Anyway, whatever I said at the beginning of this. Where are we here? We've just done the Japanese fire phase, haven't we? Yeah, moving on to the second event. Okay. I've been watching back a little more footage. I'm trying to catch up with it all because I released a couple of parts that I hadn't reviewed back, and I do like to watch them back. So I thought I'd catch up with a part that I hadn't watched back first so that I could then release that. And I suppose it doesn't really matter now the way the game's taking a turn, but I do like to catch my own errors first so that I can put them up there rather than you all telling me where I've made a mistake. I'd rather catch it for myself. Makes me feel a little bit better. So yeah, I noticed another mistake, and it's again not one that I'm going to be able to fix. I will put a comment in the header of it. Now, can I explain it here? I've not even got the fire card. It would have been the last turn, the last Japanese fire phase. Let me just see, looking at these cards in this card pile. I want to say it was... No, I think you could be guessing here if you're going to try and pick out the card. Oh, I tell you what, I think it was that one. Now, if I look back in the video footage, I would find out exactly. I'm going to take that card. That's one of the discards that we've got. I get the feeling that was a Japanese fire card. Yes, and it's really unfortunate this because I was on top of this. I mean, I almost made a mistake with it earlier, and I think I've caught myself having to watch it at least 2 or 3 times through the game. And it's the whole procedure about, you remember, how you're meant to go about going through the colours on the cards from right to left. You're meant to do it on this purple M first, right to left, then move on to the A, right to left, then move on to the brown, right to left. But as was pointed out to me, it's a little bit awkward, and if you're recording it, and it makes more sense to try and do them going right to left, looking at them all here. Well, I slipped up with one, and I was annoyed. I thought, I'm sure I'm going to catch this because I could see it myself. So what I did was, it was the brown position that fired first, this guy up here. Now, if you remember, we had a hero here and a hero here with a 2-step unit. No. They were 1-step units at the time. So a hero here with a 1-step unit, a hero here with a 1-step unit, and the tank, well, the 1-step tank was in here. I think it was something like that. Anyway, they were all in intense brown, okay? And this guy was going to fire, hitting 3 things. And it's when we had the guys in the landing boxes, and I was panicking at first because they were going to take a hit, because we had one of them concentrated, didn't we? We had this one that was concentrated, so they were going to have the same symbol. So I thought they were all going to get hit. But then when I came across the Luke, I thought, that's an intense. So the tank got destroyed, and the 2 heroes, 1-step hero units, got flipped to their inspired side, basically sacrificing the heroes to keep the 1-steps alive. And that was our 3 hits dealt with. I then moved on, and it was, right, this unit's obviously moved in. Did he... Oh no, of course, when he assaulted. Yeah. So we had this unit in here, and then we carried out... Now, as you can see on the card, the brown action is the 3rd action to consider. The blue action comes before that, and the purple action would have came first. Which in actual fact, I thought maybe this might have, because we've got purple in here too, and of course we had the blue, that's where that guy came from. He was in there, right? So what we then did was he assaulted the one, sorry, I'm not showing you that. This was the guy that was in the blue position. So I then moved along, carried out the blue action to assault this position. So he moved in there, close combated the unit that was now an inspired unit with only one... he would have still had 1 step, Grant. Yeah, however, it would have been a hero. It should have been a hero with a 1-step unit. So in that close combat, I would have had 2 cards rather than the 1 that I gave myself. And this action should have happened before brown fired, because that's what the card says. The blue happens before the brown. And in actual fact, the purple would have happened before the blue and the brown. And I think the purple I looked at 3rd. And well, unless I did look at it 2nd, because it does come before that in the sort of line from right to left. But I actually started thinking maybe the purple, but the purple, all it did was, it was fire with machine guns. So in actual fact though, it would have came out to hit the tank, which actually I'm starting to think the tank was, yeah, that's what I said it was, he was there. So with machine guns, purple intense fires into there, and this is only hex that would stretch it on in there, because he even mentioned that if I had a unit in here, this fire would went into there. However, it was a tank, and yeah, I just wanted to check that about the machine gun. It says non-armoured. It does say non-armoured units, right? So it wouldn't have affected our tank there. But that should have happened first. That then should have assaulted there 2nd, and then brown would have fired. So I done them completely out of order, and it's just because it's easy to do. And you've got to catch yourself there. You've got to catch yourself and say, right, wait just now, if I'm assaulting here, I've already hit this, and it didn't really... whereas before I caught myself about, doing it, and I intervened and was able to sort it, but I didn't catch it there. So that close combat assault action could have went slightly different maybe. It might have ended up all the same, but you never know. I was looking at the cards we're drawing, and I think the 2 cards, as it worked out, the 2 cards that I would have had as my close combat cards were both blue. I think they were both blue. So if I was willing to take a chance, I possibly could have taken him out. But it's easy to say, isn't it? So going to have to just let that go. Like I said, the game's just getting. I'm just playing it out to finish it off here, and kill some more time before I decide what I'm setting up on this table. Really. I will comment in the header, and we'll just have to let it go. Just a shame though, because that's another mistake came along. Yeah, which I frown upon. You know, they're the big ones for me as mistakes. It's not about winning the game. It's not about getting the perfect strategy and even the luck side of it. It's all about not making mistakes. So yeah. Well, it's done now. Right. Anyway, let's just push on with the game. So second event. On turn 24, so let's just draw the card and get on that. Turn 24, it's more depth. Add depth markers to 2 Japanese units. Well, we do have, there's 5 of them left, 5 depth markers left, so who's wanting a depth marker now? Just glancing there, can't really see anybody that's jumping out. This has got depth. This has got depth, this has got depth, this has got depth. The reason I'm saying it, because I don't know if you can see it so clear when you're looking on the camera. These have all got depth. This one has not, nor this one. So, but this is 1, 2, 3 away. This one's got depth. This one has not. That's 3 away as well. So maybe 3 away is where we should be looking. And it's funny, see when I drew that I thought, I'm sure I know there's a place where that's going to build depth, and here it is. Yeah, so that one's definitely going to get depth because it's not only adjacent, it's actually coastal, so and of course it gets an inland depth marker. Again, not 100% sure if they're any worse or not. Although this one we got recently was no, this one here wasn't it? Was a 2 with flanking. Actually, what? No, we don't know what that one is. Was there not another one about that had a 3 recently? That's got a 2 with artillery. Yeah, no, is it not this guy down here? He's horrendous. You want to just get away from him. Look at that. He's got a 3 with naval artillery, and he's got flanking with and a radio with 4 strength on top. Which, yeah. Right, so that's 1. These have all got depth. This one's not. Yeah, so we are going to have to find one that's, I think, 3 away. So this one's 3 away here. This one's 3 away. These have all got depth. That one's not, but that's too far away. So yeah, I think it's between that one and that one. Our friend down here has depth, so yeah. So one of they 2, you think, Grant? You happy with that? Yeah, I think so. So, well, actually, this one's maybe coastal, isn't it? Yeah, this one's coastal. So it's going to be E8 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. That one is actually 3 away as well, but again, that one's not coastal, so that one's coastal. So yeah, it's going to be that E8. I'll just grab another one. We'll pop that in there. Yeah, that's not really what we wanted. That building depth, because although I'd like to still be able to give it a shot, it would have been nicer if it wasn't. Oh, it's fortified as well. So there's a huge reason why we didn't want that. Man, I can't see the catch a break. Average, are you sure, Martin? Dad, yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be what, 11 against who knows what. Well, you're actually wanting to reveal this and not be able to dig down to the death marker, I think, and just disrupt it. I think with 11 in a fortified position, 11 strength. 12 would have been a slightly better number, but alright, so I got dragged away there, so not sure where I was at, what I was talking about. I know I was grumping about the fact that this is built depth. So, yeah, well, that's fine, it doesn't matter. So, right, yes, and that was the second one. Yeah, I built the other one here. So, USHQ and engineer phase. Well, yet again, this guy is not getting a support marker, and neither is this, because they're both sitting in field of fire. However, this one will again. So we get one support marker. And when it comes to it, yet again, our HQ is not going to, our command post is not going to increase its range, and it's not going to give out any, it's not going to command anything. Does it not even command in the hex it's in? I don't even think so. I think it specifically says that. I could be wrong. Maybe it does, so we'll just double check that one. What am I looking? I'm looking for a command post now. No, it's further on. Capabilities of command posts. A command post in the field of fire of a non-disrupted Japanese unit may not command US units. In such a situation, command post range marker retains its current position on the command track, but its range may not be increased. Yeah, it doesn't command anything. And I suppose that's why there was a slight temptation to like flip it back over into, well, I think this is where I would do that actually, in this phase, so maybe we should have a look at that. Command post is considered a leader and may be hit by Japanese fire. Yeah, so actually, yeah, that it could be hit, but I would need to have the star symbol on the fire action. Where does it say you can? It definitely tells you there somewhere. Right, I'm not finding it, but I know it's here somewhere. Abandoning command post, so it's a way earlier on in the part. 16.11. You may revert a CP to a regular HQ unit during the engineering HQ phase by replacing it with the corresponding HQ unit on its non-hero side. If you do so, remove the corresponding command range marker from the command range track. So I could do that right now, and all three of these units would then benefit from command from the actual headquarters unit rather than the command post. But yeah. To be honest, yeah, I probably should do that, shouldn't I? And it means I remove this range. But does that matter? Look at what we've got round about. Little one-step units that aren't... I don't think it matters one way or... Well, actually. Where are you going to have a go at this? I think it's crazy, isn't it? I think we were... The best bet would be to try and just barrage it, then go in. And we've got 2 cards... And yeah, we might get extra lucky. That's about all we can try, isn't it? We'd need a blue diamond. Yeah, you know what the last card drawn was? A blue diamond. How about that? I think I'm as well doing it actually, because I need actions over at the bird's beak area, and I really probably don't have a free action to be able to do this. I've got to decide now if I'm doing it. That's the thing. I mean, I can't wait until we've checked if this is going to barrage. I want to also say that maybe even if it doesn't barrage, I should just jump in anyway. And yeah, I mean, again, the chances are, what is he? He's going to get 1, 2, 3 cards because he's got the CC on him. We'd get 2 cards. If we get really lucky and disrupt them, then obviously we're getting to fire first. Maybe take one of the 2 cards away, and well, that's the best you can do, Grant. And if we wait and that guy jumps in and removes that guy, and we keep a range of 3 at the moment with the headquarters, what good is that going to do us? It's not. It's not really, is it? And the likelihood of that happening, yeah, I'm gonna just disband it. I'm gonna abandon it. So I want the 2/2 command. That's that guy there. Shoop. So that he gets flipped over to his non-HQ side. So he doesn't provide. He doesn't get non-hero side. Sorry, so he doesn't get the wild card thing. He does still ever give out the radio. So I'm just gonna convert that back into that. So that's going to go away, and then that's going to come off. And basically, if I establish it again, I've got to start at the beginning. But it does give these 3 units here a free action this next turn. It's rubbish whatever way I do it. I think that's the slightly better way of going about it, and well, we shouldn't really be caring too much anyway. Although I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to just do stupid things. I want to play it out still. Oh, okay, I've kind of forgot. Sorry, I'm not sure if I'm using this in the headquarters phase. So, we have no disrupted units though. I think it's probably worthwhile keeping it as a possible either action or wild card. Although, using it for a wild card, as we've found out, is not as easy as we thought. Well, same as removing disruption, it was proven to be not as easy as we thought. Wild card. Is that not when we command of an HQ do it, don't we? Yeah. So hang on a second here. I didn't really consider that. He's getting double, so he's a 2. And that's 1 for 3. Yeah, I'd still need 6 strength to disrupt it. Hang on though, Grant. Hang on. The tank. Assuming the tank can join in the attack, that would be 2. That would be 5. And he would be in command of an HQ and be able to chuck in the wild card. No, he wouldn't, because he can't trace communication. Honestly. You may spend a support marker for any of its functions, only if the hex in which the function is to occur is in US communication. Well, he's not in US communication. And because this blue is in this position and it's firing into every one of these hexes round here. Okay, I'm just going to keep the support marker anyway. I'll probably have a use for it for a free action. I don't see the point trying to garrison stuff anyway. We're kind of past that. Right, so moving on, US action phase. Right, let's do a bit of that and we'll wrap this part up then. Okay, give me a sec. I'm going to look up here first, I think. So, action-wise, 1, 2, right, but what about this though? Yeah, see, that's the problem. This is not under threat. Okay, this isn't under major threat, but this has got CC. We don't know what else it's got. Because I think we could disrupt this again, can't we? Now he's going to get double this time, Grant, and we've lost the little guy that was here. And although this guy's firing from range, not across the seawall, I'm pretty sure it only counts. It counts adjacent units. Where would we find that? Is it in the terrain effects, maybe? Unit strength, double depth is not. It's got a 3. Japanese defensive benefits for being attacked across the hex side apply only if all adjacent attacking units, US units, are attacking through such hex sides. So he's not going to supply that because he's not adjacent. So in actual fact, this is 8 strength. So which means then we need 16 to disrupt them. 7, 14, 18. Yes, because I'm gonna allow that because the rule does say if the tank is adjacent to an attacking infantry unit. This would be attacking from range. This would be attacking. He would be supporting an attack from range, and he would be adjacent to him that is attacking. I'm taking that. Whether that is the intention, then if it is, somebody needs to tell me, and something needs to be done about the rule. So, however, that is 3 actions right there, Grant. That's 3 actions. Okay, we don't need anything here. We don't really need to care about that. Now we have a possible 4 actions because we get that support marker. These are all getting 3 actions now. This guy's still sitting there where he would like to move away. So if I had a spare action, I would move him away, yes. Don't really care about any of this. This is hopeless. Yeah, we go in on that and we're drawing 1 card. He's going to get to fire first. Yeah, that's pathetic. So, hang on. Where was the other action? Oh no, I think it was here, and then we've decided to abandon that command post anyway. And here, free action, free action, free action. He's not getting a free action. And also there's a guy underneath here that might need to be involved. So, yeah, but you could... Well, no, you can't, Grant. You either use it on that. You need 3 actions up the right-hand corner there. And your other action is either here, the unit underneath, or here. Well, what does this do for us? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'd said that earlier, didn't I? I've got 3 different things I want to do with this tank. I want to barrage here, I want to barrage or maybe join the attack here, and I want to move the tank. So, and I can only do one of the 3 things. What would this attack be? 3 strength with a hero. If we joined in with a tank, that'd be 5. So potentially 6. He's not getting doubled. These were in the reserve units box, weren't they? But it's not to say there was. I want to say I felt like we got 1 of the non-elites back. But I'll tell you what, there was another non-elite. Although it might have went somewhere else and we've not seen it yet. So we could attempt to barrage it. Again, we need to draw a yellow diamond, that would be. We could attempt to barrage that. That's a blue diamond. I mean, if we attempt to barrage this and just attack with us, I think that's kind of silly. Well, hold on. You were talking about using the guy underneath as well, Grant. Because this guy's going to get hit next turn, surely. He's an intense blue. This is a flamethrower, but if I bring him down, yeah, I could see myself bringing him down. If we barrage this, then we're sitting with 2 units able to move in next turn, but so if I don't use the tank there, I could have 6 strength, which I've just said I would have by using the tank. Well, I could have 8 strength if I use the tank and that as well. Why don't we just take a chance and try the 6? Well, actually, did I not the last time barrage saying I needed like a blue diamond and there was one there and I actually drew another blue diamond? So, whatever it was, I'm just. That doesn't mean you're not going to have an action to move this guy as well if you do all that, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, I was just glancing up here again. I didn't actually look at this about what I just said. We had 3 actions here, but this is horrible as well. It needs double flanked and a flamethrower. It's got a strength of 5. The unit is going to get double because we're only able to attack from a hex side that's across the seawall. So it's got a strength of 8. So we need 16 to disrupt that. We've got 6. We could get the support from that, which is another 7. So 13 could potentially use the hero as another 1. That's 14. That is not 16. So it's going to do nothing to him. So, and if I was to think, well, let's just jump in there with CC, then I can't take this with me because these HQ heroes can't move in. So, yeah. Pretty much means these have got to sit here until we get some support, something else from probably try to take this out first and going in there, and then we get an attack into there to disrupt it and all that nonsense. And all we're going to be able to do with this turn, unless again I decide to jump in with this guy, is disrupt it. I think that's all you can do, Grant. I'm just going to do that. I could start jumping into CC, I suppose, as well, but and whatever way I do it, it's not going to matter. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to attempt to barrage this. So this is getting a free action. So it's in command, and this guy's observant. He's in the blue position. So he's in command of an HQ, so that's fine. So we need a blue, it's a diamond on the tank, and it's a blue position. So yeah, again, we need to draw the card that's already there. So blue diamond, here we go. And it's nowhere near it this time. So, no, not to be. Right, let's move on and just attempt this attack then. So I'm going to spend an action here for the guy underneath. So we're attacking with 5 strength. 3 with a radio and a, what is that? Browning. And a mortar. We're going to attack this. So we've got 5, but the hero could make it 6. Like I say, I probably don't want to dig to the depth anyway. I just want to try and disrupt it, I suppose. So let's see, we've got 5. Alright, we've seen that guy before. Right, well that's... Oh no, it's not, is it? I was going to say that's good, but it's not, because we are going to dig to the depth. Is he going to have... Actually, he's not. He's not in communication. Just in case we got super lucky here. So that is... We've got 5 strength. There's no weapon requirement. So we've got greater than, but not double. And we need to reveal the depth marker. Yeah, we've no choice. We've got to reveal the depth marker, haven't we? So... What do we need it to be? No, it's going to be at least a 1, isn't it? So there's a 1. I need to have the weapons, basically. If it's a 1, I can use the 5 strength though rather than a 6. So I want it to be a 1. So then I've got 5 against 4. And maybe I can give the wildcard weapon. Get the wildcard weapon. Right, okay, let's see what it is, Grant. Make it a 1. It's a 2. It's flanking. Right, so, well, we can't give the wildcard weapon. Because even if we had had equal, would that have done anything? Yeah, I would have disrupted them even if I'd had equal and if I had the weapons. Right, I don't have the weapons. And, well, I can turn this 5 strength into 6 then. I don't know if that's going to help me or not. I would think greater than rather than equal might be better. So, well, let's see what equal without the weapons. Less than or equal would have been we get disrupted. However, we've got greater than but not double, so there's going to be no effect. Yeah, so there's going to be no effect. So we know what it is now, and that's all we've been able to do. That was a pity. Yeah, because even if that had been 5 strength and we had the weapons, we would have been able to disrupt it. Yeah, sorry, what I mean is, I could have, if I'd had the weapons, strength equal, so use that wild card on what we didn't need, it'd be 5 against 5, that would have still caused a disruption. Okay, moving on. I'll come back to think about this. Right, are we just, yeah, let's just use these other 3 actions, right? In fact, I'm not even going to bring the action markers up, right? I'm going to, well, I can turn the guys round. Right, sorry, it should be done in this order. So he's attacking. These are all being given an action. He's supporting the attack, and then he's going to support it as well. I don't know. I don't know if maybe this is silly and I should be trying to do other things here, but... So I've got 18 against 8, was it? Because it was getting double? Yeah. So I've got more than double, so disrupt it. The death marker doesn't get revealed because we didn't have the weapons. It's got CC. I mean, I'm clearly going to have to hope this doesn't disrupt and jump in. I'd prefer to do it while it's disrupted. Well, Or some of you saying to me, why don't you just jump in now, Grant, and be done with it? Well, I don't know, because he's getting... with that chit alone, that's worth 3 cards to him, because it's 1 for the unit, 1 for the CC, 1 for the 4 strength. So that's 3 cards, and he's guaranteed another 1 unless it was a tactical reinforcement. So that he's going to get 4 cards. But yeah, maybe I should be going in then. I mean, all I'm doing with that is allowing, just making the attack first, which is pretty strong, like. But if I did it this turn, I mean, I've not got enough turns left. Maybe I should do it this turn, and then if we get lucky, end up in there. Are you likely still to have 4 steps of Grant? Maybe not. So you're not going to be able to go in there and... Well, you're going to have to go in there at some point. It is better if it is disrupted, though. So what, Brown comes on in the fire card next turn, then you're back at square one, aren't you? Yep. Look, I'm just going to leave it this turn. I'm going to do what I've done. If the guy undisrupts next turn, I'm just going to jump in. That's, yeah. Yeah. I'll give it one shot. I'll give it one turn. Because, to be honest, I've kept that support marker. Because I thought I needed all the action. So, if I don't do that... Well, I suppose if you don't do that, you might be attacking that though, Grant. But this is yuck. Yeah, this is yuck and probably needs help with this as well. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. So that's me used up all my actions. The only other thing to decide is... Yeah, I'm not going to do any of this. Whether that's silly or not, yeah, I'm just going to sit. These are too strong for me to do anything about it unless I've got a, I can join up with the other guys. It's too strong a force. I'm just going to leave that. So yeah, the only other thing to decide is, am I going to jump in here? I think I am. So he gets a free action. Let's just go in. Let's just go in and ride our luck and see what happens. So he's came from here. And we're going to have CC in here. Well, this is the last thing we're doing anyway, so I think... yeah, there's nothing else to do. In fact, I'll just turn the guys back round. I've used up all my actions anyway. So it's just to resolve this CC, I think. Yeah, and I'd used the support marker as well, because we had 4 different actions, didn't we? I'm just tidying this up. Okay, let's resolve this and get this wrapped up. Give me a sec. Right, here we go. Yeah, just looking at this again. I shouldn't be doing this, I know. But, yeah, whatever. Right, so we're fighting in a blue position again. So, card-wise, we are going to get 2. And he is going to get 1 for the unit, 1 for the depth, and 1 for the CC. So, he's going to get 3. Now, he was not disrupted, which is what we were trying to do with the tank. So, he is going to go first. Like I say, the attack is in blue. So, here we go. And it's not blue. Okay, that's the start we wanted. No event on the card. Right, this one needs to be blue, Grant. Oh, no. Well, we get a CC reinforce, which isn't going to do nothing. This needed to be blue. Come on. If during a US card play and the card has a hit, treat the card... Well, it's not got a hit. Does that matter? I think it's just no event, isn't it? I think it's no event no matter what. Reinforced close combat event correction. If the US side reveals a card, treat the reinforcement event as no event, yeah. So... yeah. Yeah, we wanted blue in the card, but it doesn't do anything for him. So that goes away. So back over to him. Needs a blue. Still no more blue. US withdrawal hat doesn't apply. Right, surely this time we can at least maybe take the depth out. Well, we need heroism on the card to be able to actually take him right out. So we need blue with heroism. And no blue. So that's 4 cards we've drawn in this close combat with no blue. I'm sure he's got 1 up his sleeve. Ah, wow. How about that? Not 1 card with blue on it. Man. Well, I suppose it was, I don't know, just, yeah, it's a whole lot of nothing. Right, so that was, well, that does mean he's well, we are disrupted as well, yeah. And remember, you're not going to be able to remove that disruption, Grant. So we both end, it ended an exhaustion, didn't it? But yeah, ending in exhaustion does disrupt them, doesn't it? Survivors become disrupted. Defending units remain in the hex. Yeah. Yeah, so we're both disrupted. So at least there's that, I suppose, because he was going to be... this is sitting in intense blue. But then, like I say, he's disrupted and we can't undisrupt him, so... this position's... well, unless it doesn't undisrupt in the next fire phase. But if it does, then we're still sitting in intense blue, because all we can do next turn is remove the disruption. And we can't do it in the... with a support marker. Okay, that's it. That's a wrap. Yeah. So we move on to turn 25. Yeah, I feel like I'm zipping a bit now. I'm moving a bit better. I suppose it's because things don't really matter. Right, stretch up, get the cards. Now we are closing in on... to be honest, I think this time there's still... I would say there's still more cards in the deck than there is discard pile. It's not by much, but yeah, let's say if it's clear. To me, that's not clear. I would say if any, I think if I counted them, there'd be one or two or three cards in the draw pile, and that's not a huge big deal. So, okay, so going to come back to turn 25. Right, I might still squeeze another part in, and we'll get this wrapped up soon. Okay, cheers.